Will this be enough? Sweet Chin Music connects. The Rebel counters from the ground. A kick to the gut. Hooks both the arms. Brickwall counters with a kick to the gut. And the Driller connects. Out of nowhere, the Driller connects. Brickwall brings that ladder into the ring. Sets up the ladder. Brickwall up the ladder. He's got a hold of the briefcase. Can he pull it down? Can he do it? The Rebel trying to climb. Oh, the Rebel. A chop right to the face. Then a kick off the top of the ladder. Wait a second. The Rebel, he's going for it all with the big elbow drop. The Rebel picks Brickwall up. Whips Brickwall to the ropes. Brickwall counters with a big running German suplex. Brickwall picks the Rebel back up. Whips Rebel into the corner. Brickwall's trying to stretch out there. Trying to keep himself fresh. Brickwall has the Rebel on that top turnbuckle. Wait a second. He's got him up on his shoulders. Could it be the Burning Hammer? And now Brickwall. Oh, a chop right to the back of the head and the side of the face. Kick to the gut by Brickwall. Whips Rebel onto the apron there. A standing drop kick. Knocks Rebel to the outside. Brickwall picks the Rebel up. Whips Rebel onto the apron. Rebel back to his feet. A rear tie-up by Brickwall. Whips the Rebel to the corner. The Rebel counters. Brickwall counters. Oh, and a huge throwback. Looks like Brickwall might be going for it one more time here. Tuning up the band again. What is it going to take to put the Rebel down? His first ever match is a TLC match, and he's doing extremely well. Brickwall picks Rebel up, and the Driller connects for the second time in the match. When you receive that running spear, it drives all the air out of your lungs. You have nothing left. And now Brickwall climbing to the top of the ladder. Brickwall has his hands on the briefcase. Slid off there for a second. Brickwall's got a hold of it. Can Brickwall do it here? Looks like Brickwall does have the briefcase. Brickwall has successfully made himself a team captain for Survivor Series, and I can't take anything away from the Rebel in that performance. He did extremely well in his first match against a power plant veteran like Brickwall. That was just extremely intense. But folks, our main event is next, and it's got some history to it. It's KJ Douglas and Die Hard, the World Heavyweight Champion Die Hard, going one-on-one in a TLC match. Now, the last time these two met in any type of ladder match, we had to grab an object. KJ Douglas won. He won. Die Hard said it was a fluke, but he won. KJ Douglas has defeated Die Hard in a ladder match. Can he go 2-0 in ladder matches with Die Hard? I guess we're about to find out, because this match is happening, and it's happening right now. As you can see, KJ Douglas sporting a new wrestling mask here, a kind of new wrestling apparel. But this match is surely going to please. But what do you think is going through the mind of KJ Douglas as he knows as Joe is one of KJ Douglas's friends? What is going through his mind as he has to think of getting into this matchup with Die Hard? Because I hope that the thoughts that he's having I hope he's making sense of it, because Die Hard's about to come to the ring. As you can clearly see, when we last saw Die Hard, he had his beard, or his goatee, at No Mercy. It looks like he has since shaved, but aside from that, it makes you wonder, what is Diehard thinking he wants to do to Kieran tonight? Like I said, they've got a lot of history. There's a lot of history with these two, especially with that ladder match. Diehard doesn't want to admit that he lost that ladder match, but he did lose that ladder match. And as you can hear the fans, these are overwhelming boos for Diehard. Ever since his assault on Joe at No Mercy, his fan base has severely dropped. He's not exactly liked in the locker room anymore. He's not exactly liked by the fans. He just insists on saying that he can do what he wants, when he wants to do it, and how he wants to do it. But when he still has that title around his waist, he kind of can. Kieran knocks over that ladder onto that table. Wait a second. Kieran counters into a standing C-fire. KJ Douglas looks like he's doing really good so far. Oh, wait a second. Diehard counters with a side headlock. KJ Douglas counters. Diehard counters into another side headlock. Oh, and that martial arts kick right to the head. And now Diehard looks like he may be in control here. Diehard with that German suplex. He knocked over the ladder and the corner of the table. And now Diehard going to work on KJ Douglas's arms. Diehard picks KJ Douglas up. Wait a second, Diehard has KJ Douglas into a suplex, a rotating suplex. And now Diehard going to work on KJ Douglas's chest, just elbowing him right in the chest, right in the pectoral muscle. Kick to the gut by Diehard. Double underhook into a lifting power bomb. Oh, KJ Douglas's back hit the back part of that ladder. Diehard turns KJ Douglas around. Looks like a tiger bomb. Oh, and KJ Douglas's head just bounced off that ladder. And now Diehard with that T-bone suplex throw. Now Diehard locking up KJ Douglas's arm. Oh, and a running shoulder block by KJ Douglas to Diehard. Diehard counters from the ground with a very dirty low blow kick. That German suplex through the table. KJ Douglas just went through the table. Diehard whips KJ Douglas into another table. Picks him back up. Looks like he's going for another T-bone. You know, and as I was saying, you know, KJ Douglas was looking good in the beginning here, but it's just kind of fallen to the wayside as Diehard is now on fire. KJ Douglas back to his feet. Oh, and a running sitting clothesline from Diehard. And now Diehard doing those Diehard strikes. Diehard picks Kieran up. Kick to the gut. And it looks like a float over power slam. Diehard picks Kieran back up. Diehard knocks over that ladder. Kieran with the side wrist lock. Diehard counters into a rear waist lock, switching into a side headlock. Kieran counters. Oh, with a big running neck breaker. Diehard counters with an eye gouge from the ground into a big T-bone suplex throw. He threw Kieran onto the ladder, and Kieran rolled out of the ring to try to save himself from some of the impact. Diehard leans that ladder on that top rope. A standing tie-up here. Diehard wins it with a side wrist lock. Kieran counters into a rear waist lock. Whips Diehard into the ropes. Catches Diehard with a hip toss right onto the ladder. Diehard counters. Tucks Kieran back into that back elbow. The back of Kieran's leg hit the corner of the ladder there. Wait a second. Diehard with another T-bone suplex through the table again. And now Diehard going to work again on Kieran's chest, just elbowing him in the chest. Nothing fancy about those elbows. It makes you wonder if Diehard feels any remorse for what he did to Joe at No Mercy. It really does. And now Diehard picks Kieran up, puts him up onto the top rope. Wait a second. Dyer punch to the face. Wait a second. He's got Kieran up in a suplex. What's he doing here? Oh, a suplex right on, a superplex right onto the ladder. And now once again, Die Hard going to work with the Die Hard strike. Die Hard picks Kieran up. Kick to the gut. And then another float over power slam. It's two of those float over power slams from Die Hard. And now Die Hard has Kieran's leg. It looks like he's going for that foot DDT. Die Hard whips Kieran to the far corner. Wait a second, Die Hard wrenches the arm. Die Hard runs up to the top rope. Oh, and that seated arm breaker off the top rope. Die Hard picks Kieran up. Wait a second, he's got him in a reverse power slam onto the ladder. Kieran has got to be hurting. Die Hard again doing the Die Hard strikes. Another kick to the gut, and that float over power slam. Wait a second, Die Hard picks Kieran back up, turns him around. Wait a second, Die Hard's got Kieran and KJ Douglas in that Tiger Bomb. A big float over T-bone suplex. The back of KJ Douglas's head hit the back of the ladder. Wait a second. Die Hard has KJ Douglas up and that suplex onto the ladder. And then a big German suplex onto the ladder. Die Hard is, it looks like he's trying to prove a point here to KJ Douglas. Wait a second, Die Hard with that Tiger Bomb slam, the back of KJ Douglas's arm. Die Hard turns KJ Douglas around. That huge German suplex. Die Hard picks KJ Douglas up. Kick to the gut. Looks like he's going for that float over power slam for the fourth time in this matchup. Die Hard setting the ladder up. Looks like KJ Douglas is almost motionless in the ring here. Die Hard on top of the ladder. He's got his hands on the briefcase. Can KJ Douglas get up before Die Hard can pull that briefcase down? What we've seen tonight in this matchup was a totally different Die Hard. He just extremely aggressive. Die Hard has the briefcase. Die Hard now becomes a team captain for Survivor Series. So now it's almost official because Brick Wall and we just got word a few moments ago that Brick Wall chose Die Hard as his partner and Die Hard chose Jordan Moore. It's official that TCO will be a team at Survivor Series. Folks, we're out of time tonight, but next week we got some great things coming. We really do. So make sure to tune in next week for the Power Plant. And everybody take care of yourselves and have a great night. I'm Christopher Billings saying have a good night.